May I please have your attention? Attention. Please take your seats. Cort and Fatboy dies in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cort and Fatboy.
We have one last guest, of course. He is a man that you know and love. He is our very first guest. As I said before, he is our last guest, Mr. Mike Russell.
Hey. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Can you hang on real quick? I gotta go take a piss.
So you would... Do you want to dive right into it, or do you want to...
Yeah, well, my only regret is ever taking a leak in the PDX.FM offices. So other than that, I think we're good to go.
Okay. So as you have done every year since our very first live show, it appears that you've done, yet again, a little something special.
Yes, I did make a little slide presentation. It's always weird because I started doing them because I didn't feel like, we just come on and talk about movies, it always seemed rather bizarre to me to come up here and what would we talk about, you know? That movie's no good. You know, it's like, what are you going to do? So I would basically, as I think I said in 2010, I would basically be the biggest douchebag in the world if I did that. So what I tried to do is make little, slide presentations. So I've got one for you tonight. Would you guys like a little story time? All right. Hang on just 1 second. Okay. I think so, yeah. All right.
How are you standing without feet?
While we're closing out the show, for the record, I can draw feet. I just think it's funnier not to. All right. So, again, I'm going to do one of my Storytime slideshows here. Before I get started on this, I want to thank Bill Mudrin and Adrian Wallace, who gave me major inking and color assists here at the last minute on this. Check out their comics at billmudrin.com and jumbodeluxe.com.
Projection booth, can we pull down the spots a little bit so the screen isn't so blown out? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Great. So, these are my two favorite photos of the boys from around 2008. Hey, Cort, who's got a knife now? All right. So, when I made Cort and Fatboy and the Secret of the Buried Unicorns back in 2010, it was, I think, the first illustrated book sort of affiliated with a podcast. Now, of course, now, as you all know, now every damn podcast in Portland has its own tie-in book. Just for example, Portland Sucks has The Thing in Robert Wagner's hat. Movie BS with Bayer and Snyder has Kinetoscope BS with Mutt and Jeff. Chronicles of the Nerds has their best-selling recipe book, 250 Ways to Prepare Meat. By the way, I highly recommend their honey-braised lamb shanks. And, of course, Ham-Fisted Radio has the chocolate-dipped pirate. And my personal favorite, Livewire Radio, has its New Yorker-style cartoon collection, The Days and Nights of Courtenay Hameister. In those New Yorker cartoons, they always make the analyst like a duck for some reason. What the fuck is up with that? Okay, but anyway, my point being, we no longer have the podcast book field to ourselves. Oh, wait, we're leaving the field entirely, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Fuck you. So, anyway, I did realize that there is one unexplored market niche left. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll show you. There we go. Interactive text-based entertainment, dude. And so, with only the greatest respect for various copyrighted branching text, choosable path book franchises, I proudly present to you a make-your-own-damn-choice already adventure, Cort and Fatboy in the quest for the media career. So basically, this is how this is going to work. Cort, Fats, I'm going to show you a page. You make a choice.
Okay.
And then I'm going to skip through the slides to whichever option you chose.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So, excuse me. Page 1. You are Cort Weber. You have just been born. Do you, A, figure out your career path like a normal person, or B, amble through life with no real idea of what you're doing and just let the chips fall where they may?
Oh, B. That's totally B.
Okay. So, Cort, because of the branching nature of this, I'll have to scroll past the slides for the storyline you didn't choose.
Okay.
In which you became a master swordsmith, hunt pirates on a unicorn, and retire to your study wearing nothing but a silky bathrobe. That's very Roger Moore of you, Cort.
Why does that unicorn look so suspicious?
Now, of course, in the story path you did choose, you end up working at KUFO. So, next page. You are Bobby Fatboy Roberts. You argue on the internet, write indie horror screenplays, add backbeats to movie scores, and drive a forklift at Best Buy. But mostly you argue on the internet. Cort holds a contest for a guest sidekick. Do you, A, concentrate on developing your existing talents, or B, attempt to enter the lucrative world of professional radio?
I go with B.
Okay.
Good choice.
So, Fat Boy, now we have to skip over your path not chosen, in which you would have written a screenplay called Fear Biscuit, filmed that screenplay with your own money, and enjoyed the filmmaker's reward, which is having Ain't It Cool News tell you that your movie sucked.
Puke stool. Fair biscuits. It'll make you puke stool.
I would put that on the poster.
Okay, but in the path you did choose, you both end up working at KUFO. Oh, hey, look, it's how I drew Fat Boy in 2007.
That shit was accurate.
So, gentlemen, this one's for both of you. Do you then, A, start recording the dumb shit you say during the commercial breaks and call it a podcast, or B, listen to Butterfly Kisses for the 600th time?
I'm going to have to go with A.
Yeah, we're going with A.
A,
Okay.
yes, A.
That's a pretty good choice, actually, because if you'd chosen B, that horrible song would have driven you to give yourself a totally different kind of butterfly kiss. So,
Okay.
You look so determined.
I'm going to eat the shit out of this gun. But luckily you didn't choose this. What you actually did is you get a surprisingly loyal online audience and are almost immediately fired from terrestrial radio during the worst economic meltdown of your lifetimes.
Thank you.
Do you, A, seek gainful employment like 30-something adults, or B, start a podcast with no fully developed monetization strategy?
What do you think? You want to go B?
We're going B.
Well,
We're going B on this.
We're going with B, Alex.
So you're going to start a podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you'd chosen A, you would have met an orangutan named Mongo who would have led you to a secret cave where you would have found the remnants of a mysterious civilization. And then you would have battled horrifying creatures of myth. But in the end, you probably would have just nuked the site. And you know why, right?
It's the only way to be sure.
It's the only way to be sure.
It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah,
It's the only way to be
That's
sure.
good, yeah.
Look at that high five. That's a massive high five.
Look at the vertical leap on me right there.
I do want to note for anyone who's concerned, the Mongo did make it.
Oh, good.
So, you didn't do that. Instead, you built a fairly huge podcast audience, developed a diverse stable of regular guests, befriended some of the greatest nerds in one of the greatest cities in America, participated in a beautiful local explosion of creativity, and didn't make a fucking dime. For some reason, you were burned out. Do you, A, decide to end the show on a high note on your own terms, or B, run that fucking thing into the ground like Charles M. Schultz with a microphone?
We're going to go with A.
Yeah, I think we're sticking with A.
Yeah.
Guys, in all seriousness, it's very good you chose A, because if you'd chosen B, you would have watched your audience dwindle, and the aging process would have made you irrelevant anyway. So,
Why do I have a hook?
Fuck your hook, I'm pissing myself. Your feet are actually touching something solid.
is this what you wanted? No. All right.
Just
So
a
you
bladder
cho-
and a Kangol.
So, guys, you chose a pretty good path, in my opinion. You live on in everyone's hearts. Oh, wait, no. Everyone will forget you, and in a few years you'll just be the podcast equivalent of two middle-aged guys talking about how edgy their zine was in the 1990s. But, to paraphrase Jeff Goldblum, like life, your creativity will find a way. By the way, guys, this page is symbolic. In my drawing, creativity is represented by unicorns coming out of your asses.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Got it.
So, if you want to read my stuff after the show ends, like visit sabertoothvampire.com. I think season 3 is probably going to start sometime in early 2013. So, the end, or is it? Thank you very much.
Mike Russell.
Mike Russell.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you.